A warm welcome back to Jolgol News, your ultimate hub for everything Real Madrid. Real Madrid head coach Xabi Alonso is reportedly eyeing two of the club's most promising young talents to step up in the absence of midfield talisman Jude Bellingham, who is expected to be out until at least October following shoulder surgery. Rather than panic, Alonso appears ready to double down on youth and creativity to keep Madrid's midfield ticking. The 22-year-old Bellingham underwent successful surgery earlier this week to address a lingering shoulder issue that has troubled him since late 2023. The injury first came to public attention after a painful collision in a match against Rayo Vallecano last November, where he suffered a dislocation in his left shoulder. Although he made a swift return at the time, he was forced to play with a shoulder brace throughout the remainder of the campaign. According to AS, Real Madrid's coaching staff were fully aware that the issue would require surgical intervention sooner or later. With the Club World Cup now concluded and the pre-season looming, the club and Bellingham jointly decided that this summer would be the optimal window for the procedure. The recovery timeline has been set at 10 to 12 weeks, leaving a sizable gap in Madrid's midfield dynamics. Rather than treat the absence of Bellingham as a crisis, Alonso is embracing it as an opportunity. Sources close to the club indicate that he is preparing to rely on a creative combination of Arda Güler and new signing Franco Mastantuono to fill the void. Both are young, fearless, and highly skilled, and Alonso is said to be genuinely excited about testing their potential in competitive action. Güler, who only recently began to find his rhythm following a challenging debut season marred by injuries, has been quietly impressive in recent months. During the Club World Cup, he featured in 5 of Madrid's 6 matches, often deployed in a deeper midfield role. Though primarily known for his flair and attacking instincts, Güler adapted well to his new responsibilities and earned praise from Alonso for his intelligence on and off the ball. In a number of press conferences, Alonso has openly acknowledged that the Turkish international still has areas for improvement, particularly in physical duels and defensive positioning. Nevertheless, his composure and playmaking ability have made him one of the key figures in the coach's transitional plans, especially with Bellingham sidelined. Meanwhile, Franco Mastantuono, the 16-year-old Argentine prodigy who signed with Madrid earlier this year, is expected to arrive in the Spanish capital on August 14th. While his inclusion in the starting 11 may seem ambitious, insiders suggest Alonso is planning to integrate him gradually but decisively. His versatility, being able to operate as a right winger or attacking midfielder, makes him a valuable asset in the manager's tactical arsenal. Mastantuono's transition from South American football to the European stage will naturally involve a period of adaptation, both culturally and physically. However, those who have followed his development in Argentina describe him as a mature player beyond his years, someone who thrives under pressure and is unafraid to take responsibility in the final third. Beyond Güler and Mastantuono, Alonso is also eagerly awaiting the full return of Eduardo Camavinga, whose fitness problems plagued much of the previous season. The French midfielder missed nearly half of Madrid's matches last year, but his return to regular action could be instrumental in restoring balance to the midfield and allowing greater flexibility in rotation. Alonso reportedly sees Camavinga as a stabilizing presence who can allow Güler or Mastantuono more freedom to push forward. If fully fit, Camavinga's defensive awareness and energy will be key in shielding the backline, something that becomes even more vital in Bellingham's absence. Real Madrid's pre-season training is scheduled to resume in 2 weeks, giving Alonso and his coaching team precious time to test different midfield combinations before the official campaign kicks off. The team's first match of the 2025-26 season is set to take place on August 19th, when they face Osasuna in what promises to be a high-stakes encounter. The pre-season period will be crucial not only for fitness and tactical preparation, but also for giving younger players like Güler and Mastantuono the minutes they need to build chemistry with senior teammates. It's a bold strategy from Alonso, but one that could pay significant dividends in the long term. For now, Madrid fans can only hope that this temporary reshuffle becomes a source of renewal rather than disruption. If these young players rise to the occasion, the Bellingham-shaped hole might just become the stage for Madrid's next generation to shine.